record. Okay, so we have a lot to cover tonight. And I want to try to do it in a quick manner so that you guys can ask questions and make sure you guys understand everything that we have going on this month, because like I feel like the main word of the last couple months since we've had all these launches and all these things happening is overwhelm. And I don't want people to feel overwhelmed anymore. I don't like to feel overwhelmed. I've felt overwhelmed. And so I've tried to work really hard with some of our other leaders and try to come up with, a plan that will work for us. And then you get to decide what you want to do, like which things you actually want to implement and put into practice. So we're first going to go over October recognition. Then we'll talk about the things that are on sale or happening in November, like company-wide to be aware of. And then we'll go into the things that we are doing or that you can do as Team Fit to Love. So we did not have any recognition, or any rank ups this last month. So what I'm saying this because the next slide has our coach of the month. So when I click on it, you're going to see that person, but there were no rank ups I think that's like the first month of the entire calendar year that we have not had any rank ups, which is totally fine. I'm just saying we've always had every month. But our coach of the month for October, we have chosen Miss Kisa Andrews. And this was chosen, just so you don't think I was like feeling sorry for her or something. This was chosen before she shared her message in our SC club today. One of the reasons, and I can't see her face, she's probably like all mad. But one of the reasons that I chose Kisa as our coach of the month, I probably know more than everybody else, but I know that, in the last several months, Kisa's kind of taken a step back in terms of maybe, being as for the forefront in our coaching I don't even know how to explain it exactly, but she has never taken her foot off the gas in her own personal health and wellness journey. And she's still been working behind the scenes. She's been taking care of herself and what she wanted to do for her business. And she had made that, known to me. And I always hope, I was like, she's going to come back. She's going to come back with a vengeance. She's going to get this fire in her belly. And I love that she figured it out for whatever she was figuring out for herself. She took that break, but she never quit. And those are her words, right? Like those are, she told me she needed a break. And she never quit. And she came back for Team Cup with a vengeance, which her message in overall health, and helping people be more healthy and concerned about their overall health has never wavered, which I think is amazing. And because she's been such a strong advocate for herself, her own health and her own journey, and has never, like I said, never wavered from that and been so consistent. So she came back with a vengeance. She hit Success Club. I don't know, I just feel the fire again in Kisa, and so I hope you guys feel that as well. But I definitely wanted to recognize her for something that's really hard to do sometimes, is take a step back and come back and rejuvenate yourself and your team and all of that. So I am just really excited for Kisa, and can't wait to watch her soar. So I'm going to stop talking about her now. And then as you can see, we have our Success Club earners, and this is everybody that earned from Success Club to anybody who earned Success Club points in October, whether it was a new life change by getting them started on a journey, or getting somebody reignited or invigorated on their journey. It's just always amazing to see those numbers on the board, because those are people's lives impacted. It is November 1st. We have everybody has a clean slate of Success Club points, of lives that we can impact. Remember, doesn't always mean you're not impacting a life if you're not earning a Success Club point. You can still be making an impact Sorry, I'm trying to mute. You can still be making a huge impact without earning Success Club points. Okay, oops. I think Laura posted this in our team page already, right? Yeah, earlier today. So I know this might look really like, holy crap, that's a lot of colors, that's a lot of things, what's going on there? And I almost was like, when Laura and I were going over this calendar, I was like, should we have one for like the coach stuff and one for like the customer stuff? Like, and she's like, no, we need to put it on the one people run. I'm like, you're right. It just like, I don't want to freak anybody out. So don't be freaked out. What I love about all of this is that we have so many opportunities to help people. And you, as an individual coach, you are the CEO of your own business, get to decide which things, which challenges, which activities, which events you want to promote to your customers and to your prospects. That is the beauty of what we do. We don't have to, I mean, this is like a list this big of all the ideas that I've been given over the last couple months in the roundtable. I've been throwing them out to Laura. She's like, slow down, what is happening? Like, so if this looks like a lot, there's even more. But these are the ways that we really felt could, highlight some of the main things, the new launches like Body, Job One's going to be coming out soon, and just really, highlight those things and help people get results and get started on their journey. So that being said, I'm trying to think if I want to go over the whole calendar, or go over each individual challenge separately.
I think go over the challenges and then come back to loop back to the calendar.
Okay. Thanks, coach. Thanks. Okay.
I might not be on time, but I come.
I will. The first thing I will say is I'll just point out the team call. So today, obviously, we have our November kickoff. We have November 15th. So they're every other Monday. So we won't have another Monday night call until November 15th with guest speaker, finally, Cassidy Brewer on mindset. And then we will be hosting our What is Coaching Inside Scoop on Monday, the 22nd of November. And I put a post out maybe a week ago asking for volunteers that want to speak on this event. It was crickets. That's okay. So if I'm like, I don't know if people don't see it, if they're just not ready to put themselves out there yet. But we were looking for, 2 to 3 other people. Laura and I and Kisa and the other people that have talked already, we don't have to do it again. We don't have to do it every time. So we're always looking for new faces and new people. So if you are interested, if you want to push outside your comfort zone, please let me know. Because we do want to get, the pretty graphics, and we're not going to be inviting to it yet, but just know who we are going to be having us speak, because we will have an event that evening. Okay. So now I am going to go on to, I'll do the November happenings, just the main ones that I want you guys to be aware of. And that is, the biggest one is that our total solution packages are still $20 off. So all of our total solution packs, formerly known as challenge packs, are still $20 off. Okay. They're doing a special month Success Club prize. So if you hit Success Club 5 this month, you're going to get a body hat, promo hat. So you're going to get a body hat. And anybody that buys a total solution pack in November, because we know it's like Job One's going to be coming out in December 2nd. So like literally 30 days from tomorrow. So excited. Anybody that buys a total solution pack this month is going to get 50% off their bundle or their accessory, like for the Job One pack. So I always felt weird about knowing I want people to buy the Job One, and I'm like, oh, do I get them to do it now, or do I, I'm like, I want you to start now, because I want you to have a foundation for your nutrition as well as your fitness before going into Job One. And because now they get that 50% off, it makes it really doable and not like they're having to add in all these extra costs. Premiere week on Body is happening right now. It is super freaking cool. I did a horrible job of promoting it for my people, but that's okay. We're in it. I am trying to get on in a podcast every day this week because I have freedom and flexibility to do that. If you don't have that freedom and flexibility, I highly recommend you just get on a body class, whether it's a playback, one of the ones from the premiere week. You can even just video record. You don't even have to do the workout, but just show the fun and the excitement. There's a celebrity on each workout. Jodie Sweetin from Full House is on Thursday, I think. Like, what? Vivica Fox was on today. If you watched The Hills, is it The Hills? Audrina Partridge, whatever her name is, I don't know. They weren't the biggest names of celebrities. I'm not gonna lie, some of them I didn't know, but it's still pretty cool. It's still pretty cool. Peppermint Mocha launches tomorrow. Peppermint Mocha Shakeology launches tomorrow. It's my favorite shake flavor that we have. I will be buying my boxes. I will be making a post in our bod group about it. But if you want to share it on your stories, or talk about it, if it's something that you love, make sure you're talking it up with people because it's only for a limited time. And then the other biggest one that I wanted to share is the Job One sample workout is coming out November 15th. So that's actually the first day of one of our next challenge. I am so excited. I'm only 6 workouts into this program, and I am just so stoked for people to get their hands on this program. Annie's also in there with me, and I think where'd she go? I thought she was on here. I thought Sarah was on here. She's also in it too, but in the test group. And 645 launches to the whole on-demand library November 19th, which is pretty awesome. Okay. Any questions about those launch dates? Comments. Okay. So I made a post or a message in our SC thread, and I also made a post, the final post yesterday in our bod group, that the Shake Your Groove Thing challenge is done. It is over. It ended yesterday. So they participants have until this Thursday to log all their shakes, Scouts honor that they actually drank them, and turn in their results and their trackers for raffle tickets. Okay, right now the only 2 people have done it. Heidi and Sandy are the only 2 people that have at least shown their before and after pictures. I also need to see trackers, and I'm going to do the raffle on November 5th, this Friday, because I leave for Mexico on Saturday and want to get it out of the way. So I highly recommend that if you have people that specifically signed up for this challenge, you reach out to them to make sure that they get their results in, they post their trackers, and I will leave that post pinned until Friday, until, so that I have a place, so I know where to track and get all the raffle tickets. They had to have drank, I don't know, 23 out of 28 shakes to get at least 1 raffle ticket. If they were 100% and drank every single day for the whole 28, I think they got 3. And then I have to check the details, and then if they posted their results and their before and after, they got 5 bonus raffle tickets. Okay. So a lot of opportunities to win there. And there's only 2 people that have done it so far. So they have a really good chance. Any questions about the Shake Your Groove challenge? Okay. Okay. This is something I'm super excited about, and forgive me because I feel like I talk about this stuff all the time. So I don't know if I talked about this. I know Laura posted the Body Shop calendar, didn't you? The graphic in our team page, I think. But we haven't really talked about it, correct? We haven't talked about this challenge? Okay.
I don't think we've talked. Well, everyone shake your head. Does this look familiar to you or no?
Okay, good. Because I'm like,
There you go.
we talk about it with the leaders, then I talk about it in other things. So I'm like, I don't even know who I've talked about what. Okay. So the Superstar Diamond coaches in Beachbody got together and created a challenge for the entire network to use. Like they literally handed us an entire like Google Drive or Google folder and said, here's everything you need if you want to run this body challenge. Now that Body has launched, we want to find a way, Beachbody On Demand Interactive, we want to find a way to show the value, why they want to add this on when they already have Beachbody On Demand. Okay. Why do they want to add Body? And so we thought it would be an awesome challenge to take just 3 weeks, nothing crazy long, nothing too short, and actually encourage people to utilize this platform for all that it has to offer. It's not just live workouts. The amount of the extra nutrition and meal plans and things that we got with Nutrition Plus is now only on Body. All the extra workouts, like the supplemental workouts that we got from Let's Get Up and 9-week Control Freak and all the other and 630 and all that, those were all housed in Nutrition Plus, now on Body. So moving forward, all of those extra workouts and things for each program are going to be on Body. It's just an amazing way. Like today I did my Job 1 20-minute workout and it was fantastic, like so efficient. But it was all weights. And so then later on that day, I decided I was going to do a live ride on my bike because I wanted to showcase the Premier Week in Body. And I didn't feel like I was overdoing it. It was 50 minutes total in my day. And I only did it because I had the time. I didn't feel like I needed to do it. It wasn't because I ate something, and I wanted to work it off or whatever, but it was like, I could go. And then tomorrow I have a cardio, a HIIT workout for 20 minutes it's freaking hard. And then I'm going to go do a cycle and strength on Body because then I can add some weights and some more cardio. And that's still not overdoing it, in my opinion. Not saying people have to double up and do a bod workout and a body workout when they use this platform, but it's just showing a different way to utilize what we have to offer. And for those people that maybe don't want to follow a 13-week program or even a 3-week program day in and day out, they just want to show up on Monday. They say, I want to work out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those are my days to work out. I'm going to show up. I'm going to look at the calendar. I want to do weights, cardio, weights, or whatever, or weights, yoga, cardio, whatever their schedule is. And they can feel successful when they walk in and push play, finish that workout, and they feel accomplished. And that not that they have to wait until that 13-week mark or that 6-week mark or 9-week mark. So there's just so much more that we have to offer now with Beachbody On Demand Interactive. So the challenge is starting November 15th. So we're calling the Body Shop. Just the Body Shop instead of the candy shop. What's the Body Shop? If you don't know, 50 Cent. November 15th through December 5th. So this will run over Thanksgiving. But I was thinking about a post today that I want to make probably tomorrow, and thinking about, when we get rejections or objections, people are like, oh, I can't commit because, Thanksgiving, or I can't commit because, Christmas, or I can't commit because, New Year's. And it's like, those 3 days are literally 72 hours over the next 60 some days, 72 hours out of however many hours of the next 60 some days. And it's like, I don't even care if you went ape shit on Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. Like, you do you, or New Year's Eve, I guess. You do you. But if you were being intentional about your activity, your sleep, your water intake, and your nutrition on those other 58 days, you could see real progress by January 1st, 2022. Huge. So I'm not dealing with this. I'm not committing because of Thanksgiving. That's 24 days from now. We good. I can finish a whole program in 24 days. So that's kind of our idea around that, like why we're going over Thanksgiving. Like, you can choose to do. And the great thing about this is because we're not doing a specific like 21-day fix or MBF or something that's 3 weeks. They can choose, hey, Thursday, I'm not going to work out. I'm not going to do a workout that day. There's no set schedule or calendar. We will give sample calendars to our participants to say, like, you know, hey, you want to do a yoga, like, or they can create their own calendar. That's the beauty of Beachbody On Demand, interactive body. Okay. Um, what I was gonna say. It'll be in a private Facebook group. So this challenge is going to be a team-wide challenge. And what I mean by a team-wide challenge is that if you decide to promote the Body Shop to your prospects and your customers, then you can add them to this group. Okay. You might say, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be worrying about it over Thanksgiving, or that's, you know, the holiday season, or, you know, coaching people through that, whatever. That's fine. But this is an opportunity for you to get people hyped up about Body and using Body and subscribing to Body. Okay. This is for new and current customers, people that have never, brand new, that have never done BOD or Body before, and also your current customers to do, even if they're in the middle of a program, even if there's people in the middle of 645 or some other program, there's meditation, there's yoga, there's bar, there's other things. They can utilize Body just for the nutrition aspect. It's freaking $20 for the whole entirety of this challenge. 20 bucks. Okay, that's nothing. I shouldn't say that, that's not kind, but you know what I mean. $20 could be a lot to some people. And it was for me years ago. Anyway, that's beside the point. So the challenge is just using the Body platform and the nutrition plans. They have to have Body to be in this challenge. Like, this is not for people that have Beachbody. Like, well, I already have BOD. Why do I? Well, this is a specific challenge to showcase Beachbody On Demand Interactive. You still have access to our BOD group. You still have my coaching. This is for people that want to take it up a notch or just explore this new platform. Okay. And I already said why, to get people excited and committed to adding Body, not just for this 3 weeks, but to their repertoire of workouts. Okay. And their healthy lifestyle. The really fun part about this challenge, I think, and we'll get people doing it even through Thanksgiving and the beginning of December, is this Body Shop challenge where they can earn points. Okay. This is an individual challenge. So it's not, you know, like, we're not teaming up, they're doing it individually, but they have 10 ways every single day that they can earn points. 10 different ways that they can earn points. Okay. Hopefully you can see, but you can they can be in a podcast, log your Body workout. So this is where the Facebook group and the BOD group come in, because we wanted to do it in a Facebook group, to try out doing it in a Facebook group with engagement. I don't know if you're in our 3-day refresh group right now, but it is hopping and amazing. And I'm so in love, but we didn't want to lose the tracking piece of the BOD group. So in order to earn points, because I love to be able to do the movers and shakers and see who's actively, engaged, they have to log their Body workout in order to, and share it, or log it and share it. Also in the Facebook group, like share their picture, whatever, to get a point. They can also log their Shakeology in their BOD group for a point. Now, I am not tracking this. Laura's not tracking this. Sandy's not tracking this. Although she might like go and try to figure out a way to track all these points. But I'm not doing it. So this is on the honor system. And I'm just going to say, people are going to be honest. That's all I got. If they're not, they're going to get it somewhere down the road. It's fine. But so they're going to be logging their daily points, giving their week totals. And we have and what kind of, keeps if there are cheaters, if we have cheaters we have a raffle. It's not like they're going to, there's a raffle at the end for all participants. There's the top earners will earn a prize. But I think that the best part of the challenge will be this competition, this point competition. We haven't done one like this for a long time, and I think it will keep people really active through the 3 weeks of the challenge. So any questions, or Laura, is there anything you wanted to add to that?
Well, yes. So
okay.
Guys, we now are making these Google Docs for every challenge where we do that, just like the Detox Your Booty. We're doing it for every challenge with the who, what, where, when, why, how. We made one for this. And what's even better is that on this one is the new Google form with the total solution packs. So we have a Google form now that goes with the total solution packs. You will be able to find it. I can grab the Google Doc. And then Kelly, we still did not figure out how we're going to start sharing these, like, so people can have it. So I guess we got to figure that out and tell them. But I will grab the Google Doc to this and share it in here so that you guys can, open it, save it, have it.
I think
Actually,
it should be, personally, I think we should post it to Facebook, and then we should post it to our team drive. So it's in both places, depending on what people use.
That sounds good. Here, I'm actually going to post this to everyone. So if you can open that, that's great. Maybe Kelly could open it real quick so you can see what we're looking at.
The only thing that's not done is the invite, but because that was supposed to be me.
So we're actually putting all these things onto one document. We'll just keep adding it. So if you bookmark this one document, you'll actually have access every time we update a new one. So Kelly just clicked on Body Shop. Here are the details for it in case you want to go reference and know the schedule. Access denied. I'll go change that real quick while Kelly can talk for a minute.
Oh, okay.
I'll go change the access.
But the point is for every challenge that we run, whether it's a group challenge or an challenge that you can run on your own, we will have one of these documents that you can plug and play, kind of like with what the Superstar Diamond coaches did for us. They gave us this drive and said, you can go do with it what you want. They didn't need, they're not running our body challenge. We are, but they gave us all the information so that we can run it on our own and exactly how we want to. We changed up our point system and things like that. Where did I lost my thing? Oh, here we are. Oops.
So yeah, so that's what's coming. But I think what's more exciting to me is what Kelly's going to talk about next, because to be honest, inviting to this body shop is a big shift for all of us, right? Body in general is a big shift for all of us. I know, I chose to make a November calendar for myself just with body because I'm wrapping my head in. And the only way I ever wrap my head into something is when I do it. I'll be honest, these challenges we make, a big part of why I like to make challenges is because when I make them, I understand them. You know what I mean? So that's an invitation to all you too. If you learn like that, that's a good practice. But the body shop is kind of unfamiliar since we normally run off programs. And so then we get this whole 7-day, or $7 1-day pass thing. And so we were like, oh wait, these actually go together. The $7 1-day pass leads well into the body shop. So Kelly, do you want to show the other thing that we have?
Mm-hmm. Before I go off of this, do we have any questions about this body challenge? And you can ask at the end too if you want. But so this is something that is brand spanking new, and even, I wouldn't say cooler, but pretty flippin' awesome. So now with the launch of Body, and the monthly cost of Body is $19.95. If you didn't know, there is an annual, you can get an annual fee, but it gets more complicated depending on if you're getting it with a total solution pack or just buying it with Beachbody On Demand, annual or loan. So know that the monthly, which I think is what most people are going to sign up with or subscribe with, is $19.95. 30 days for $19.95 for access to hundreds and hundreds of live workouts and on-demand workouts, plus nutrition plans and more. So with the launch of Body, it was how do we showcase all that Beachbody On Demand has to offer, plus Body, because you have to have Beachbody On Demand in order to have a Body subscription. You cannot just have a Body subscription. They have to go together. You can have BOD by itself. You cannot have Body by itself. So Team Beachbody decided they were going to now sell day passes. So anyone, a new customer or a current customer, can buy a digital day pass to access everything. I don't think you can access like if 645, like VIP programs, but you can access content on Body, nutrition stuff, and programs on BOD that are already released to the library, okay, for 24 hours. What's cool about the day pass is once they purchase it, so they go in, because I did this myself. I bought one so I could kind of see the whole rigmarole. They send you an email with your instructions of how to activate your pass. So from the minute you purchase, you have 7 days to activate your pass and use it. Once you activate your pass, you have 24 hours to look at BOD, Body, nutrition, whatever you want to do. So if you activate it at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday, at 10 a.m. on Wednesday, it goes away. Okay, 24 hours from whenever they activate it, 7 days from the date of purchase. Okay. So what we did with this, so first of all, we saw this day pass idea and we're like, okay, how do we help people that purchase these day passes get the most out of that 24 hours? And so we created a guide, if you will, with several posts to share all the things that they can access on Beachbody On Demand as well as Body. Plus, Laura created like a little
graphic organizer.
Here we go. She created a graphic organizer to showcase, like, here's, the 4 main things on the platforms: the nutrition, Beachbody On Demand, Body, and what was the other one? BOD groups? I don't remember. But anyway, so that she gave them like, little tasks, like, here, go look here. Here's the things you should look at in Beachbody On Demand. Here's the things, like, so they can get the most out of that 24 hours. The coolest part, I think, of the day pass is they can actually be in a podcast. So if you're working with your customers of a new person or even a current customer and they just want to check out Body for $7, you can help them figure out how to, like, hey, you have 7 days. What day can you do a live, be on screen? Well, you can't sign up until 24 hours before, but like, I'll tell you, if you're not trying to get on a live workout with Shaun T or Autumn Calabrese, you have a much better chance of getting in a live podcast, and they are so flippin' fun. And so this person who just paid $7 to check this out could do a live workout in a podcast and be on screen. Okay. So that's kind of the gist of the actual day pass. Now, what we've created, and you get to decide if you want to implement this, is a full, and it's the same thing like with a Google form and a Google Doc, and there's an invite and there's a Google form that they can fill out, so you get them a day pass. You can create, it can be a BOD group, it can be yay, Sandy, that's awesome. I know I got one today for tomorrow too. What was I gonna say? Oh, you can either decide if you want to do this group in a private Facebook group, or if you want to do it in a BOD group. This is a project, if you will. It's not really a challenge. This is that you would do on your own. This is not a team project, because when you get people that sign up for a day pass, we don't want to put them all in the same group with all of us coaches and all, because then we won't know which ones are ours, or who are we helping, or who's activated their pass. This is something that you would create if you want to implement on your own, whether it's in a BOD group. You are a CEO, you are a coach, you have the power to do this and run this on your own. We've already created all of the information posts for you. Everything that you would put in this Facebook group or bod group is created for you. Graphics, content, everything, copy, everything is created. All you have to do is upload it to either a bod group or a Facebook group, and then add people as they buy their day pass to this information group. It's kind of like a hype group where we put all these people in, and then we dispense information over a couple of days. This information will all be preloaded, if you choose to do that, into this group. So when you add somebody, they will go through these numbered posts to get all they can out of their day pass. Okay. The point is that this gives people a chance to try out Beachbody On Demand and Body for $7. Like, and they actually get access to everything. If they do the 2 weeks free of Beachbody On Demand, they don't get access, like they don't get Body with that, unless you add it on Body for $20. So they'd have to pay $20 to get that. And so they don't get all the access that they would get with this literally one day all access pass for $7.
So I think one of the most important things about the $7 access pass is that for someone to really experience Beachbody On Demand and Body, they need a little bit of time. So it's like, if someone gets this, I think you need to prep them, like give yourself, time to do a workout, which is 30 to 45 minutes, but also like an hour to explore. And so you'll see the graphic that we made to help them explore, but mentally prep someone, because what we have has so much value, and really people don't understand that, right? And so you want this like $7 taster to leave a good taste where they see everything. But I am convinced without guidance, I don't think they'll really understand the value of what's in our app. I think it's going to feel overwhelming and confusing. And so we tried to create it in a way where they can actually go around and really see the value, so that hopefully your follow-up conversation is really meaningful and leads to them being like, yeah, I do want to do this. And so Kelly, I don't know if you're going to pull up the graph or the Google Doc for that. I also could share my screen on my Facebook group, either way.
Yeah, just a sec. And one last thing I wanted to say is and I'll go after we talk about this, I'll go back to the calendar to show you the timeline of inviting to these things, if you decide to implement this or just straight to the body challenge. But the idea is that we're inviting to this now for the next week, and inviting people to join you and check it out for $7. And then once they check it out in that week's time, they have those 7 days, then they're going to upgrade to a total solution pack. And it may not seem like a lot, but that's $7. If they upgrade to a total solution pack from their day pass, that $7 goes credited towards their total solution pack. So it's not like they're paying an extra $7 and having to go pay another $140 because they're on sale. It's like be $133, right? Yeah. So that $7 is credited to their total solution pack, which is pretty cool. You wanted me to show them something? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think just show the Google Doc that we made for this one, and then link, and remember in there it's linked to the post for Facebook.
Yeah, but you're gonna make me find it.
I'll find it. If you just open the link I sent a minute ago.
Oh.
It's on there.
Oh wait, I stopped sharing. Hold on. I
It's
lost
okay.
you. You can't ask me to do all these things.
Sorry for making you do so much.
I know, you should be. Okay, what?
I will say one thing as Kelly's saying this, I'm envisioning, so I opened a Facebook group for this, and I'm envisioning this being a group I always have
Oh my gosh.
on Facebook. So when I run these, when I run promotions for the $7 bod, because I won't talk about it all the time, but there will be times in the month where that will be to my advantage to run that. And so I'm just going to I'm essentially establishing this Facebook group to have it for a long time. That's my thought behind it.
I think the other thing too, it's an ongoing group that just you put people in there for the information, and then to know then you also have a list of people to follow up with if they don't transition to a total solution pack. And I also think let's say you're having a conversation, somebody's super interested in checking it out, they're unsure of the cost or whatever. Well, why don't you join me for $7? There's a little bit of skin in the game versus a free 2-week trial that only gets them access to BOD. Because I feel like when I have a free trial of anything, the free trial goes away and I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't even utilize that free trial. And then they charge me and I'm like, oh, I don't want it because I never checked out whatever it was that when my free trial was. That's how I work. So I don't know if other people are like that, but at least if I have a little bit of skin in the game, I want to pay attention and know what I'm getting. So here's our Google Doc of oh, and you already wrote the invite and everything. You're so good. You're so good. And then here's the Google Doc of everything, all the details that you need, invite, everything. And then here is the link to our post. Laura's already created her group. Laura's already uploaded all of this information, but this is literally, so this is the guide that we were talking about, Body Interactive BOD programs, tracking and BOD nutrition. So that's where she gives them a guide of what they should check out to get the most out of their 24 hours. Then there's just a lot more information about the bike, about what you get from BODi versus just having Beachbody on demand. What is a podcast? How do you get on? Before and afters, what kind of classes are offered. These are just more informational posts that they can go through if they want to, right? We also each month that if you have this group and we change the, whatever the challenge is, you can also put in whatever challenge, the next opportunity to join your challenge and upgrade from that $7 day pass. Okay, Shakeology, Performance Stack, and then the current promotion. Okay, we also did a little optional body scavenger hunt if they wanted to do that. And you could also, like, if they finish the scavenger hunt and they find anything, you could offer a prize, or so you could offer something to give back, whatever. If they, if you do the scavenger hunt and you buy a total solution pack, I'll give you an Energize stick. Just kidding. Whatever. So that is essentially already done for you. If you decide you want to do a BOD, because a lot of people are getting off Facebook. Yeah, and that's totally fine. That's why we want to give you guys the power to run this how you want. Okay, it can be in a BOD group, it can be in a Facebook group, whatever, however you want. I gotta find my life again. Where'd this go? No, that's not it. Why do I keep losing everything? Oh, here we are. Okay. Didn't I say I was going to try to be quick? Yeah, that's always. Oh, so any questions before I go on to the last thing? Should I go back to the calendar and kind of show you? Let's do that.
Hey, I want to say just one thing.
What?
I'm right now uploading all the pictures from that Google Doc into a album on Facebook, because I know you guys can't always copy and paste them from a Google Doc. So I'm making the album as we speak.
Okay, thank you. So it's November 1st. We're day one of our Detox Your Booty challenge. That will be over on Wednesday. So we're not inviting to the Detox Your Booty. That's done and gone. So what you should be, or what you could be inviting to right now is that $7 day pass. Okay. And if you're not inviting, if you're like, I don't want to do the day pass thing, I just want to go straight to inviting to the Body Shop challenge, then you can start inviting to the Body Shop challenge right now, because they're going to have about 2 weeks. They can start looking over the nutrition plans. They can wait for their supplements to get here, and then be ready to rock and roll on the 15th. Personally, I am going to use this whole week to invite people and really, talk up this $7 day pass thing and get people excited. And if they're like, I want to go all in, I'll be like, okay, well then we'll just go all in and we'll get you a total solution pack. But I'm really going to be inviting to this day pass and really just being like, $7. Like, what if you could change your life for $7, right? Because it's the first step that you need to take in order to make other big changes. Okay. And then next week, starting the 7th, so Sunday the 7th, I will be strictly, and I mean, I wouldn't say strictly inviting to the Body Shop, but depending on the person, my main invites are going to be to the Body Shop challenge. And then if somebody's really scoffing at it, I don't know, I'll offer them the $7 day pass. Because the great thing about the Body Shop challenge, they don't need to have Shakeology, like for the Shakeology challenge, they don't need to have their supplements. So somebody could essentially sign up on the 14th of November and still be a part of our Body Shop challenge. Okay. Because they have access to the workouts immediately in the nutrition plans immediately. Okay. So if you are going to take on the day pass, I would be inviting to that day pass this week. If you're not, or not ready to do it yet, and you're going to wait another month, or you have to get everything figured out, that's fine. I would start inviting to the Body Shop challenge if you are going to do the Body Shop challenge. Okay. Any questions about what you should be inviting to? You also might be running your own challenge. You might be like, you know what, I know Lori has her own bod group. She does some things in there. That's completely fine. It is totally up to you. You don't have to do all of these things that we provide. It's a lot. But we want to make sure that you have things to invite people to. You have things to feel confident about, and that can help people get results, even in the friggin' holidays. Okay. Okay. So final thing. And then, so all the things that we talked about, the Body Shop challenge, the day pass, the shake your groove thing, that was all challenges for our customers. Okay. That was for our customers. Now I want to talk about a huge opportunity for you as a coach. And then I'm going to stop talking and then see if there's any questions. And then we'll make sure that all of this information in the Google form, everything is in our team page tonight, so that you can, if you want to, start inviting and implementing and that kind of thing. Last year, at the end of the year, Team Fit to Love brought out this challenge, the Sprint to the Finish. We all know, it is no secret, that the third and the fourth quarter, like the middle of the third and the beginning of the fourth quarter, can be slower. It can be harder to get people motivated on their own health and wellness journey. It can be harder for us to be motivated on our business journey. And so why not throw in a challenge that may just be that thing that you need to push you when you're like, I just want to sit on the couch in front of the fire. Well, you can invite people sitting on the couch in front of the fire. And I'm super stoked about this because it's a challenge I'm not running and I get to be a participant, kind of like when we did the 1K club and we watched so many coaches soar. I asked Carrie Benkowski to come on Friday or Saturday and do a live to share her experience with this challenge and how it propelled, moved her business forward. She was not a diamond coach when she did this challenge, and she went diamond to star diamond in the very beginning of this year, like just the momentum moving through the end of the calendar year into the new year was huge. I did not do well in the sprint. I did the sprint to the finish, but I didn't do well in it. I hit some of them. I didn't hit all the marks. However, because of the work that I did, even though I didn't hit all the pots, propelled me into 2021. There's a reason, and into that 1K club group, that I went diamond to 5-star in 6 months, because I was working at the end of the year into the new year. I didn't wait till January 1 to be like, oh, this year's gone. I'm just going to wait, kind of like people do on their health and wellness journey. I'll wait till next year. I didn't do that last year. The first time probably in forever that I didn't do that. And it proved to be worthwhile. Okay. So I am participating. I know Laura's in. I don't know who else has bought in, but basically it is a sprint to the finish. You have 4 opportunities to earn money. It is a buy-in pot, so you pay $20, and if you earn the first pot or earn one pot, you're going to get your money back. Okay, you can see these benchmarks that you have to hit every 2 weeks. They're not crazy. If you are doing the vital behaviors, if you are talking to people, if you are sharing what you are doing, so if you're not on your own journey right now, it's going to be really hard to do this. But if you are consistent, you're on your journey and you are feeling good and you are going into the holiday season and the new year feeling confident in the decisions that you're making, you should be sharing this with other people. And because we have this preferred customer, and not just coach, it is so simple to sign somebody up as a preferred customer, especially with that beautiful Google form that Laura created. I have people, I don't even tell that. Like normally I would just sign them up as a preferred customer and tell them that I did for the discount, but they've been clicking that box that they want to be a preferred customer because it literally says the best option. What most people choose is this preferred member. We know the people that might want to sign up as coaches, and they're probably going to be fewer and far between our preferred customers. Who doesn't want a discount? I am just as happy to sign up a preferred customer as I am to sign up a coach. So I'm not going to go over all the requirements here. Dave did a beautiful video that I posted in our team page. If you want to earn some money, not only in your sales, your commission sales from helping people get started on their journey in November and December, but from these pots that you can win at the end of each 2-week period, you want to be in this challenge. If you feel like you need an extra push just to keep doing the things that you know you need to be doing, $20 is not that big of a financial commitment for that extra push. The greatest part about this, I don't know if I mentioned this, if you miss pot number 1, you can still win pot 2, 3, and 4. If you get pot 1 and you miss pot 2, you can still win 3 and 4. It's not like if you miss pot 1, you're out for the whole thing and you're out $20. That is beautiful. You could not get any pot, any of the first 3, but you work all the way in those 8 weeks. And by the end of the 8th week, you get that 4th and final pot. And I'll tell you that 4th and final pot is going to be the biggest because usually that's where people fall off. They get the first, they get the second. But if you want to challenge yourself and you want to make a difference, not only in your own life, but in the lives of others, you can do this in 8 weeks. I promise you. And so to say that, if you want to be a part of this challenge, you do need to pay Dave by November 4th. So by this Thursday, you need to pay $20. And his PayPal information is on that post in the team page. I think it's pinned. If it's not,
I just put it in there.
I was like, you already put it in there. Yes.
The only other thing I wanted to say to everyone is like, you can see that the ones that hit in December, it says you need to be in Success Club. The thing is that you really want to be in Success Club in December.
Oh, right.
Because the leads pour in January.
Mm-hmm. But you have to be Emerald and hit Success Club to get the leads.
Yeah. So I can't encourage you enough. You know, I love helping people and I know their names and I know their faces, but I also love people who buy crap and say do not contact because that helps grow my business too. So like leads are pretty bomb. Setting yourself up to get leads is pretty bomb. I will say leaning in, like we just came off Team Cup. I know like a lot of people on Team Cups, they like didn't quite go the way they wanted them to. So I'm not speaking for everyone. I think some people it went great. But like I feel like in these things, when you choose to do them, you can either let that push you towards a goal or let you like pull you away from a goal, right? And how you're feeling about it. And you've got to know yourself and what motivates you. But if it motivates you to have some skin in the game, like it's fun. And if you keep it on the fun level, like it's great, right? If you get, I mean, I know, and I didn't drop in my Team Cup today, but like we didn't hit it, but I'm freaking proud. Four of the 5 of us went through major life events in the month of October. Like it's all good. You know what we didn't do? We didn't quit our businesses. That's what we didn't
For your
do.
own journey.
And we kept moving forward. So the sprint to the finish thing, I mean, you do you, but honestly, I'm gonna be in it because it's gonna be fun for me to be pushing, and so I would encourage you, if that stuff motivates you, lean in. And your past is not a predictor of your future.
Right.
That's like the biggest lie, the biggest bullshit that everyone says all the time. Like, I don't care if last month wasn't your jam or whatever, or maybe the last 6 months. Like, there is never a time that you can't choose to dig deeper. So if you're ready, I'm telling you, the seeds planted in November and December grow. Like in January they grow. And then what always blows my mind every year is February they grow. Something about February always, like, there's this group of people who were like hesitant in January and then they're like, boom. So plant the seeds now. It's worth it. I promise, every time.
All right. Any question? Like I said, that was a lot, but I wanted to make sure we shared all the things that we're thinking about and working on and opportunities for you. So any questions? You're just or too confused. Lori, yes, ma'am.
I have a question because I haven't done a lot on body. How do you know if you can pick one and be in a podcast? Does it say?
So each you can only be in a podcast of a live workout, and the live workouts have a little red lightning bolt next to them.
Right. Got that.
So you can only sign up for a podcast 24 hours before that class. So I set an alarm. Like, so today I set an alarm for 10 a.m. so that or yesterday at 10 a.m. because I missed the one yesterday to be in the one today at 10 a.m. So I set an alarm for 10 a.m. this morning, and then I was in my car, so I couldn't get on it, but that's my husband's fault. And then I set an alarm. So then I set an alarm for 3 p.m. so that I could try to get on the one for tomorrow at 3 p.m. And like I said, like today, I wanted to be on the autumn one. I didn't get it. I went to the ride at 11 with Jenny something. And it wasn't 24 hours in advance, but I was able to get in because some of those aren't as crowded. Like, I mean, think 11 a.m. is most people are at work. And so not a lot of people can be on 11 a.m. ride. So it really just depends on the class, but the regular, words are hard today. Like regular, the thing is 24 hours in advance. And it'll show it'll say either all podcast spots are full when you click to sign up on the class, or reserve your spot.
Okay, that's what I was asking. So when you go to the schedule, and let's just say it says Idalis, and it has a little red lightning bolt, but over on that it doesn't say podcast is open. You have to sign up first, and then it will
Click
say
it,
that.
and it'll say to sign up, and then you can reserve your spot in the podcast.
Okay, thank you.
It's really fun. I work way harder when I'm on the podcast.
So Kelly,
Yeah.
are they still reserving a number of spots to sign up, like for that hour before the class? They did it at the very beginning.
So I think they were testing out the which way to do it, because I think they were just like allowing people, they were like unloading like classes, and then everybody would just fill up, and then they were gone in an instant for like the next 2 weeks, so nobody could get in. So then they started, we'll do 75 and then do 25, like leave 25 for like the hour before. And I think now it's all 24 hours. So every class so it's 24 hours from the start of every single class. But you also, it's like not, so like today, I think I got in like 24 hours and 2 minutes before the class. So it's like, you might even want to be on like, so if it's like at 3 p.m., it's like, you want to do like 2:58, just, check to see if it's already up there. But like I said, I haven't had an issue, like, and it would be like the day of, if I go in and with Jenny, actually with the 2 rides I've done, live rides I've done with Jenny, it was like the day of, like I didn't have an issue. If it's the super trainers that are really hard to get on. And I also think the super trainers get to choose friends that they want in their podcast. So that takes away, especially when there's big events like today's event for Shanti and Autumn. I think they get to pick, which I don't blame them. These people have huge followings. So of course they want these people to be in their podcasts, but I have much better chance or get time getting in when it's just one of the body instructors. But I got him with what the heck's her name? Oh my God. Jericho tomorrow. Whew. I got him with Jericho tomorrow. So that's at 3 p.m. Not many people are working out at 3 p.m. either. So there was only like 100 and some people total doing the class, the spin class that I did today. Hello? Oh, it's my husband. Okay. I was like, why is the dog acting weird? Somebody just walked in my house. Any other questions?
Are they still, is it just still 200 people? Or
No,
is
it's
it 100?
100.
100, okay.
Either 100 or 75. They used to say 100, but then I thought I saw somewhere 75, but I don't know. It's a lot.
Is there a list that shows what you get on body versus just bod to show to people?
Yeah. So part of that, there is a graphic I think you can find just in the back office that shows the differences, that like a checklist. But then Laura, that's one of the posts in that Google Doc that we created. It's one of the posts that has that graphic too. And I think she's actually putting it in the album in our team page right now.
It's in the album right now in our team page that I did like 10 minutes ago.
Thank you.
Hey, just to be clear, nutrition plans, there's ones that you get with bod, and then there's ones that you get with body. And they're actually really clear if you look at the nutrition center, the ones that are with body say body on them. And those are the ones where they'll update and give you new monthly meal plans and give you new monthly content each month. And so I do think when people get this body, if your customers try it for a month for $20, just make sure they're enjoying that part of it, It's the Nutrition Plus stuff, it's good content. But it's, if they never go there, it's useless.
It's not Nutrition Plus anymore. It's retired.
And then also to remember that they only get the containers and the 2B Mindset tracker if they get body.
Yep. If they do the
I-
30 days.
I
I just found
added
that
the
out.
containers on
Yeah.
I added the containers on the form, just so you know. It's now one of the things they can check that they want when they buy.
So, but I wonder if we should say that we should put on there on that actual line item that it's free. You get those free when you do your 30-day free trial of body, because I just had a new customer do that. She unchecked the box, so she didn't get her containers. And I didn't realize that until and I was like, oh, that's why. When she told me she unchecked the box, I was like, oh, that was dumb.
I
But
don't think you get containers free if you do the 30-day trial. You get them if you buy the 1 year at $169. That's when you get the containers with it.
No, you get it in the total solution pack.
Yeah.
If they keep the box checked for body, they'll get the container and the tracker.
yep,
But if they uncheck the box, they only get the digital access
Yep.
to the nutrition plans themselves.
Yep.
I missed that then. Cool.
yeah. So maybe add that to that line item that you like, here's this if you want this, but they're free with the body.
Or they
I
can
will-
add it. They can add it. It's part of the accessory bundle too. They can get it that way. On the when you're filling out their the total solution. I never get that name right. Still
will
call them
say if-
challenge packs.
If you guys find issues with the Google form, just let me know. I'll keep updating it. We'll get it to exactly right. I think I've got it good. If you want to go do some test runs, just put your name in as test. That's fine. There can be 800 test names in there. I don't care. But if you should know what's in that form people are seeing, and if there's an error, let us know.
All right. Everybody good? Lots to invite to, do you feel like you have a sense of what you can be promoting to your people and getting them excited about. I can't tell you how excited I am to launch Job One. It's gonna be awesome. Like, nobody can say they don't got time for 20 minutes. That's all I gotta say. And it is so efficient, and it is like, it's gonna be a game changer in terms of like, you're not burning very many calories in that 20 minutes, but that doesn't mean that you are not getting a good workout. And that's gonna be really hard for a lot of people, including me. But I know Annie was struggling too. She's like, what? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, it's fine. We're gonna trust the process, and she's trusting the process, and she's crushing it. So, but until then, we have so much else to offer, which I like, because I hated that we always had to wait for like a new program launch so we can do other things. But I'm gonna let y'all go. It was way longer than I wanted it to be, but I'm so glad y'all are here. Yeah, it's so awesome, Rebecca. What's this? Oh, love you. Bye, guys.